Hello, my name's Eléni. I work with natural wisdom, interconnection, and the beauty of life and natural cycles. And I share these to enrich our lives, to bring beauty, to bring wisdom, to bring awareness of how we can relate with life in a way that's rich and beautiful for us. And today I want to ask the question, how do you relate with a wider intelligence than yourself? How do you allow yourself to feel or sense? Do you allow yourself to feel a wider intelligence? The intelligence that is natural within ourselves, in my understanding, is a part of the wider intelligence. People may call this the web of life, or consciousness, or God, or universe, or creation, or energy, or quantum physics, or whatever name we choose to identify this with. This understanding, interconnected communication system that we're a part of, to me, is fundamental to my understanding of myself and my place in life, but also to me it brings a sense of belonging. It brings a sense of knowing that I am as I am, and that's enough. And that can change and grow, but I don't have to be something that I'm not. I don't have to pretend. I don't have to hide. I can just be naturally as I am. And that's how I'm supposed to be as part of this interconnected web of intelligence, because I can only play my role. I can only be who I am. Otherwise, it feels like I'm being outside of myself. I don't feel in integrity with who I am. I feel like something's not quite right, or I'm a bit uncomfortable, or the difference when I'm in myself and in my own integrity and home inside myself reminds me that this is where I'm meant to be. This is who and how I'm meant to be. Whatever other people may think or say, or the world's societies are created, this knowingness that we have inside of us is a part of ourselves. Maybe some people call it soul. I've heard it expressed as our inner soul, our own personal soul, and part of the world soul or the universal soul. It doesn't matter to me what words we use. It matters that we feel our inner world, our inner connection, our inner sense of beingness, in presence, in this moment right now, and our connection that brings or can bring to something just bigger, a bigger perception. And it doesn't have to be cosmic awarenesses. It just there's an awareness inside of ourselves that we're not alone, that we're part of something. And we can feel this in nature, and we can feel this in different ways as well in our lives, part of a community or a family or generations or whatever it is, part of a group or a cause. But underlying all of these connections, in my understanding, is this total interconnection of everything. That when we feel it in our body, in the cells of our being, we really embody that. We can know it with our minds. We can feel it from the love and the connection in our hearts. We can feel it in our bodies with our cellular intelligence. And we can feel it in our intuition and our gut instinct, our belongingness, our presence, our natural innate beingness. The fact that we exist means that we are part of everything, and a part of everything else that exists, and in connection and relationship with it. And it can come in different ways and different times, sometimes expected, sometimes not, sometimes peace, sometimes awarenesses of, oh, I need to do this, or oh, I need to do that. Sometimes very practical things in our lives, sometimes just a beingness of the emptiness and spaciousness within us, or the rootedness within us, the solidity. And it doesn't matter to me how it comes, because there are myriad different ways, just as there are different people. but to have that relationship, that connection in our life, in whichever way it makes sense to us, to me brings a lot more richness and a lot more wisdom and a lot more joy and a lot more new ideas and inspiration that I would never think of myself. And suddenly something totally unexpected will arise. And I go, oh, I've never seen it that way. And it shifts my whole perception, maybe of myself or other people or life or possibilities. Always a guide in our lives. So how is it you find or feel your inner connection with who you are on the inside, and your connection with something bigger than you that guides you in whatever way you understand or feel it? And may that bring you beauty and guidance for your day to day.